Oh, don't worry. Where it hasn't happened, it's still gearing up to happen.
Yeah, I think since since I was born, there's maybe been two small tornadoes here, and very
Hmm.
small. I mean, maybe categorized as number two by you guys.
Were they spinning a certain direction because you're at a certain latitude?
I didn't bother to check.
You were
But yeah,
running.
uh, yeah, but
It's,
if people actually paid attention in school, they would see why the hurricanes and spin that direction. I mean, all
well,
the
it's
heat is coming from us and pushing over the cold sea, and obviously it's going to take entropy and push up, so it spirals into that direction.
well, it
Hello?
says it right. You can do a search. It says hurricanes are caused by uh,
Cyclones.
a high. No, cyclones are different. They say.
Yeah, but it usually comes from the cyclones over the sea and turns into a hurricane. But
Oh, okay. I see what.
yeah, it's from the high temperatures from us pushing down to the cold
Well,
temperatures, and then it forces itself up and pushes, and that's why you get the hurricanes.
I read just the other day the opposite. It said that hurricanes happen because of hot weather and hot water meeting together, and then it said that that causes that counterclockwise spin because of that. And then
Yeah,
it
it's
says
forcing
that,
itself up.
yeah. So that's what it's saying. It's saying it's due to the heat. That's why it spins in that direction. I
Exactly.
mean,
That's why I said it's
it,
all just entropy. That's what it uses that.
it's from their own citations where it says why it does that.
Yeah. No, it's Earth spin.
Yeah, there's a lot of there's a lot of what do you call it, clues, but you got to follow each one down, and that's why the scientific method is so good because it'll give you the null when it's not the right one, right?
Yep. You'll pinpoint the right source.
Exactly.
Mm. Yeah, lately I'm very interested in. I'm gonna must probably start my own terrarium soon.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I want to see if I can make my own dynamic system.
Well, do it in a big basement so you could stay cool.
Yeah, we're actually looking for a new property at the moment to move, but it all depends where I'm getting my next job.
I see.
So I can't really buy right now.
You got a lot of work down there in your field of work.
Yeah, but I'm looking for another place because where I am in the northwest, it's small still, so the
Hmm.
work is very limited.
Is it
So
because of the population is small?
yeah, the population where we are, it's big. Don't get me wrong, it's big, but because the area I'm in, that's small compared to let's say Joburg or something or
Hmm.
Cape Town. So
Hmm.
there's a lot more opportunities than there is here. And the
Yeah,
economy that's struggling so much, it makes it also difficult. Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah. I mean, when I started here like 3 years ago, we were what 15 people. Now we're only seven, and they still want to let off two people by December. So I have
Yeah,
to more make plan and look
yeah. You
more
could
somewhere else.
hear an echo.
It's probably where I'm standing where it's in the storeroom because otherwise it makes too much noise from the compressors.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. So I'm not in a cave anyway. Don't worry.
Well, you do want to stay cool.
Yeah. Yeah, at least December we're going down, taking the kids going to Cape Town for 2 weeks. That's gonna be like can do some observations.
Hmm. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get my dog. Hold on, I'll be back.
Awesome.
Okie doke.
Check. Welcome to Flat Earth Debate Uncut and After Show. I'm your host Nathan Oakley, and if you are new to this channel, or you've not done so already, then be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification icon to keep up to date with the Flat Earth Debate. If you'd like to join the community debate, then go to nathanoakley.com and check out the Flat Earth Debate forum, which you should definitely all join. If you'd like to support the channel, there is a super chat that runs alongside each of these shows while they premiere. There's also a PayPal, Patreon and crypto link in the info box below the video. Speaking of Patreon, I'm going to do a quick shout out to all of the people who do support me on Patreon. So a shout out to... I can never find my pointer. There it is. Tom Hawkins, Tina Baker, theflatearthchannel.com, Texas Mike, Skeptic936, Sam Hine, Sally, Renee, Reinhardt, Qatar Craig, Michael, Matt, Life is Short, Kirsten Smith, Joshua, Jeronism, Godrockin, Fireball X, Felix Hung, Edwin Johnson, David Wayne Foster, Dank, Chow Young Cat, Burn Fat Till My Stomach Is As Flat As the Earth, Billy Highvolt, Alistair Main, and Adrian Quintana. So massive shout out to all of you for supporting me on Patreon. Now, we have been having a reasonably decent conversation up until now, but we are joined in Google Plus by Sleeping Warrior, Flatsoid, and Tent Man. Hello.
Hello.
What did I miss?
Enthusiastic as ever.
Good morning.
Well, I've not taken anybody off mute yet. We do actually have a few people in Discord as well, so I'll take you all off mute. Hello, everyone in Discord, although I can't hear you yet.
Can you hear me?
I know. Someone else has got there before, so you can actually say hello. Presumably Righteous Force. Thank you, Righteous Force. Sound of someone getting a text message.
Oh, so you can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
It's just my level's not bouncing up. It's not telling me that inside the Hangout. It's not saying that you can hear me. Which is a bit weird.
I've got your little lights bouncing up and down.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it on my own icon though. Normally my own icon bounces up and down. Very bizarre.
Well, you sound better now. You were faint at the beginning.
Did I ruin the conversation? I had lots of jovial chat about making isolated dynamic systems and all sorts of other things while I was sorting the kids out.
Is Flatsoid there?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I was talking to him. He was talking about where he's...
Sorry, I'm back.
Oh, there you are. So, good show yesterday, Nathan.
Yeah, I mirrored a bit of it.
Yeah.
I agree. I thought it was a good show.
Coriolis just won't go away, will it?
They don't have it. They need it, but they don't have it.
Exactly.
Oh, okay, I'm back. Oh.
Hello, Flatsoid.
Hi, Riley. Hi, Nathan.
I think you nailed it, Nathan, by saying that they have to argue why it's not there more than prove that it's there.
Yeah, exactly. So I talked at great length and praised you to the hills, Anthony, in regards to your paper. I read it through. Fantastic paper.
Yeah, I've spotted. Do you know what? It's always the case. After you've handed it in, you then start looking through it, and then typos start jumping off the page, and it's like, no.
I did see a couple of typos. I didn't tell you because there's just no point. I knew it had been handed in, but nonetheless, I thought even if I told you at 1 o'clock or something, would you stop the car and reform? No, of course not.
No.
So
No, you just got to do it. You got to just accept what's in, haven't you?
There was 3. I think I saw 3. I don't think it matters.
Anthony, would I be?
I think the worst that'll happen if there's like too many of them, there might be like a period of grace where they give you say 5 or 4, and I think if you go beyond that point, they'll give it you back and say, "Look, fix these," because that's the whole point of the submission. You hand it in and they read it, and then if they're not happy with it, they'll give it you back and say, "Fix these bits." But I'm sure there's going to be more than 2 or 3 because. I mean, you have to sign a disclaimer saying that nobody else has like tampered with the work, and they haven't. I've not had anybody proofread it. I've tried to go through it myself, and I ended up staring at 1s and 0s all the way through it by the end of it because it was just letters. It didn't mean anything by the end of it. It drove me mad. But if worst case scenario is they give it me back and say fix the typos, they'll be highlighted in a red pen somewhere, and that'll be it.
Well, Anthony, when it's marked and stuff, would it be possible to share it or something?
Yeah. It'll be. Did you? I'm assuming that you didn't donate to it. It'll be out. It'll be getting leaked at some point because as I'm working my way through the list of people that donated, there's going to be a couple of dodgy ballers in there. They're down at the bottom of the list at the moment. So, but it will get leaked eventually. But I'm just trying to give it to the people that donated the most amount of money first that I know that are on our side, and then eventually it'll get leaked. But for the minute, I'm just trying to keep it watertight as I can and give it to the people. But yeah, it'll be going public soon. Don't worry.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
If I can't hear Discord because I can see them flashing, but I can't hear them any. Just give me a sec. Refresh Discord. Somebody in Discord, say something, please. No,
where's Righteous today?
He's in Discord. I just can't hear him, so I'm going to disconnect. Refresh. This is normally what solves it. Then rejoin. You hear us, Righteous? Oh, marvellous. No sound from Discord.
Might be a new link again.
You guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Just waiting for you to tell us that everything's working on Discord.
It isn't.
Oh. So I guess while Nathan's looking to frantically working out what's wrong, yeah, I've just got to hope that I don't know. I've just got to sit back and see now. If there's too many typos in it and they give it me back and say do it again, then at least they know that nobody else has been playing with it. It's me. Like I say, it's so hard to spot your own typos. Somebody else reading it instantly spots it, but when you're doing it yourself, it's hard. And like I say, it's all 1s and 0s by the end of it. So,
did they give you a timeline how long it takes?
I don't think it'll be before Christmas.
So what happens once that happens? What's the next step for you?
Well, assuming that they submit it for final assessment, because I think what they do first is they read it and make sure that it's not like totally off topic or totally wrong or whatever, something that's fundamentally wrong with it. I think that you're allowed 3 typos. If I've gone over 3 typos, they'll just give it me back and say resubmit it, but with the typos fixed. But one of 2 things will happen. It'll either go through and be awarded an award. In my case, it'll either fail or it'll probably be given like the 51%. But the baseline, the bottom might score. But it'll have one of 2 effects. If it fails, then it won't be put forward for peer review. If it passes, it will, and then it'll be published. And that might in itself backfire. I don't know what'll happen then. That's the bit that's scary. I don't mind if it fails because it just means that the ballers get to see it and they laugh at me and call me a moron. It'll be more interesting if it gets put through and it passes, and then other people get to read it in the profession of law and then go, "You're a moron." That's the scare of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't mind what happens now. If I have to fix typos, I'll fix typos. If I have to rewrite, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. It's scary now because it's out of my hands.
Well, if it's just typos, then they haven't really said anything against the argument you're making, right?
That's the point, isn't it? Is you can fail it on SPG, but it's not likely to fail it on SPG. I mean, most people that do that level of academia don't even speak English, so they have to get it proofread. But even getting it proofread doesn't mean that it's going to be perfect. It's never perfect, not unless you pay a professional type proofreader to do it for you, and even then it might not be perfect. But I didn't do any of that. I just put it together the way I saw it. A few typos in there I'm going to have to accept, but it is what it is. See what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I think I'm going to have to restart the PC.
Okay.
All right.
This will be the end of the pre-show, and then I'll do another pre-show once the PC's restarted.